Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, and today's special video I'll be forecasting your Saturn transit effect for this year up to 2027. It's starting from 2027 March up to June 2027, which include Saturn transit effect analysis with remedies, tasks, precautions and chanting. And this is a complimentary horoscope forecast from my YouTube membership and for my YouTube membership channel, where my membership have access to all extended, I say that weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope, including with task, precaution, chantings every week. And to join our membership, simply click and join the button below and this video and join our community and be the first to get your premium horoscope exclusively to all 12 astrological signs, including your task, precaution, chantings, and what you want to accomplish. Transit of Saturn in March 2025. This particular month, Saturn transit is going to change. Saturn will change its sign, which is Saturn is transiting in Aquarius since 2023 January, and this particular month, end of March, 29th March, Saturn will change from Aquarius to Pisces, and that change will create a huge change in everybody's life. So let me define about Saturn transit. Saturn represents karma. Any karma you perform in your life, that means Saturn. Saturn represents employment, job, work, profession. Saturn means your career. Any career you are in, that represents Saturn. Saturn means your status in the world, your status in society. Saturn means your prestige, your honor in society. Saturn means your income resources. Saturn means your property. Saturn means wealth. Saturn means assets. Saturn means money, liquid cash. That is Saturn. Saturn means lifespan, health issues. Saturn means death. Saturn means crisis, trauma, grief, hard work's reward. That is also Saturn. Saturn represents whole service sector, whole professional sector, whole career sector, whole merchandising. That is Saturn. So transit of Saturn in month of March, what that transit will bring for you. So Leo, this particular month, the transit of Saturn will be in 8th house. And starting from 29th of March 2025, it will carry on in 8th house for Leo till 3rd of June 2027. Saturn will be 8th house in Pisces. The sign will be Pisces in 8th house. So transit of Saturn in 8th house for rising Leo or moon sign Leo. The Saturn transiting will be the 8th house, causing you starting of Saturn's Dhaya. But this is only for 2.5 years. We call it Dhaya. The paya of Saturn in 8th house is iron. So be prepared for unexpected challenges, unexpected obstacles, Leo. You go through a lot of stress, lot of health complication. Your expenditure can be higher than your income resources. Leo, you go through major obstacle, delays, complication in your rising luck and prosperity. You go through sudden expenditure. You go through few domestic arguments, conflict and too much opposition. But as long as you must exercise your common sense, applied wisdom, then you'll be okay. You face many complications, delays in achieving your desired objective. There'll be a few secret tension which wouldn't want to share with anybody. You got to deal with your family life, your relationship life. Those kind of issues matter very carefully, especially if you're a married person. Refrain from living conflict and argument or conflict with anybody, please. There will be a rising in expenditure and health complication. You face a lot of fatigue in flow of income. Come across a lot of obstacles, delays, complication, issues. Health-wise, do take care of your skin. Take care of your joints. Take care of your bones. Take care of your digestive system. At time, tension level, expenditure can be sky high. Your ability will be recognized and appreciated by professional people, your professional organization. There might be a change in your job, change in your profession. Be careful if you're going through court cases. At times you will feel nothing is going according to your will, according to your desire, according to your expectation. Please beware of any accident. Beware of any fine, penalty, punishment. You have to take care of your personal relationship, your friend circle, making sure you are not involved in any argument or living conflict and argument with anybody. Making sure you must refrain from any legal conflict. At times, your professional achievement will be there, but you might not be able to enjoy all the comfort of yours gain. Whatever you do, refrain from any kind of scandal, self-destructive attitude, alcohol, intoxication, foul companionship, non-vegetarian food, seafood, illicit affair. At times, you will have a lot of urge to have an affair or dry pleasure. Your expenditure will be higher due to family, due to situation. There might be a lot of emotional distance develop between you and your family. Lot of emotional distance develop between you and your friends. You must look after your flow of income. The journey of Saturn in your 8th house from your birth sign signifies troubles. During this time period, most of you are likely to go through a rough phase at work, in business, in any field of activity. Most of you will lose work due to several different reasons. You may be attracted to addiction, gambling, keeping a bad company. Some may even be imprisoned because of keeping a bad company. You may lose name, fame, and society. Some of you also think of renouncing the world. Travel is on card, taking care of your finances and cut your expenditure. Health could be a cause of concern. You're likely to develop serious health issue that may be life-threatening. Your family demand attention during this time period. Due to plenty of planetary changes, they might also have to face trouble. A lot of trouble in timing. You may lose family member support. I hope so far you are enjoying this video. And if you are, please give me a like and subscribe to our diamond subscription from our official website, PrakashAstrologer.com, and Android app, where you can have access to all our premium content, weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope services, including with the task, precaution, chanting, every report coming in the video and written in both ways. Enjoy the diamond subscription, enjoy all the content. Wish you all the very best of luck. Avoid any kind of argument with those close to you. You will tend to create a lot of new enemies within the family at this time with your behavior, with your past karma, whatever you committed in the last few years, due to that as well. Saturn position your 8th house. This transit bringing focus on finance, family, possession that you hold with others. In a large way, it brings in question the greater transformation that you have been going through. It is not enough simply to know who you are, how you relate to others, but you must also come to terms with other people's value. You must learn to live with other people's value and incorporate them constructively into your life without destroying your individuality. With Saturn transiting through 8th house, you become aware of this issue, often though conflict with other people's value. Other people's resources may be cut off from you now and unavailable to you when you think you need them. A concrete example of this transit would not be getting a bank loan because you have not met the bank criteria, or your marriage or your partner may encounter financial hard times that cut you off from an accustomed source of income. During this transit, you cannot count upon others for any kind of material backing. They may not have any money for you. They may not want to share their money with you. Now, it would be a good idea to get into a position where you do not have to depend on anyone else or resources. The 8th house is also a house of major transformation in life, including death. As a big, huge transformation, 8th house always created transformation. However, it must be said immediately that your own death is an extremely unlikely result of 8th house Saturn transit. That won't happen. But if death enters your life, it at all the currently, it is likely to someone else. Or you may suddenly become psychological concerned about your own mortality. You may think about death more often. Sometimes negativity will be too much there for you. You just finished a phase of intense encounter with others, which has enabled you to define yourself by becoming aware of how you deal with other people. This phase is finished, and now the question of rise, what all this is for you during this particular time period. You'll likely to review a change you have gone through the years since Saturn crossed your ascendant. Look for the pattern in it. Through this analysis, your hope is to arrive at understanding of where you are going. This process and learning is to understand other people's resources and values you will prepare for you. And this transit of Saturn conjunction the mid-heaven, which will happen in few years, also you will learn limitation of your resources, the degree of which you have cooperate with other people and depend upon others. So Saturn will teach you how to live on yourself, how to live on your resources without other people's support and guidance. Sometimes you feel very lonely. Sometimes you will regret quite a lot. Sometimes you feel that you are on your own. Actually, everything is around you is fake, not real. And there's a lot of learning, lot of realization. But when Saturn transiting through 8th house, but whenever you face any of the following problems, complications, number one, if you become an alcoholic, or if you consuming daily intoxication, Saturn is negative. Health complication linked with bladders, kidney, Saturn is negative. If you're going through legal conflict, legal penalty, fine, penalty, punishment, Saturn is negative. Complication with police, Saturn is negative. Financial losses, Saturn is negative. Lack of cash, no money, Saturn is negative. Professional losses, Saturn is negative. Cheating, deception, fraud by your own family members, by your own partner, Saturn is negative. Then do these tasks. These tasks will help you. Task number one, do with a silver square pendant around your neck all the time, converting Saturn negative to positive. You must donate money, food to the blind school regularly. Saturn become negative to positive. You must bury 8 kilogram black salt in the ground Saturday early morning between 4:30 and 6:30. Saturn become negative to positive. You must take 10 kilogram dry whole coconut after touching your forehead. Rotate anti-clockwise 108 times. Throw in the deepest lake. Saturn become negative to positive. Precaution wise, refrain from any communication gap between you and your partner. Refrain from consuming any form of intoxication, any form of smoking, any form of non-vegetarian food, any form of illicit relationship. Saturn become positive. Making sure you refrain from any conflict linked with your partner, with your family, with your profession. No conflict. Chanting, which will help you quite a lot. And this chanting you have to do it properly in routine. Aum Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Aum Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Aum Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Aum Harim Sharim Strim Hum Fat. Aum Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. Aum Sharim Harim Strim Hum Fat. More you do this chanting. This chanting belongs to Ma Tara. Requirement is jug of water. Timing is daytime, nighttime. Devote minimum 48 minutes, 72 minutes, 96 minutes, 144 minutes. Asana have to be blanket and direction facing have to be northeast. More you do this chanting, more you root out any of your problems or complications during Saturn transit and during any this phase.